Welcome to session 4 of our older people friendly exercise. These sessions have been funded by Sport England's Tackling Inequalities Fund. So this week, again, we're going to focus on just using the assistance of one hand to hold onto the chair, and we have got our resistance band again. So getting our posture right, let's make sure we're on the front third of the chair, so just hip walk to the front or a bit further back to get in that right position. With our feet flat on the floor, ankles directly below your knees and hip width apart, back up nice and tall, and relax your shoulders down. So for our circulation exercise, we're going to do just some punches to begin with. So holding on the chair, one hand, punch with the other. So just warm our body up, get the muscles and joints a bit loose, get the blood flowing around the body better. Swap hands, do the other side. Good, and then we'll do some uppercuts. And same in the other arm. Good, let's get our feet moving. Just lifting our heels off the floor first, toes touching down first. So we're not landing our feet flat on the floor. You can add the punches as well. Swap sides, holding on the chair with one hand. Good. Now for our mobility for our joints, we'll start with our shoulder raises, just lifting the shoulders up and roll them down. A little bit higher with the last one. Good. Then our shoulder rolls next, so shoulders up, roll them back. And a little bit higher with the shoulders in the last one. Fantastic. Relax there. Then to mobilise our spine, we're going to do our side bends in this session. So it's going to lean down to one side, keep support with the hand on the other side. Back to the middle, nice slow movements. Good, and we'll do 2 more each side. Good, one more this side. Good, back to the start. So we're going to loosen our ankles up next. So it's going to bring one foot off the floor. Do 3 circles in one direction. 3 the other way. Good, bring that foot back on the floor and then bring the other one up. 3 circles one way and 3 the other. Good, and relax back down. So now we're going to go to our endurance session, the section of the session, just to bring our heart rate up a little bit and get our lungs working a little bit harder. So we'll start with our marches, so it's going to bring just the arms, get going first, swap them over, and then we'll add our feet in as well. Hands over again. Good, and again, swap over. We'll just do 10 seconds, just a little bit quicker and slightly bigger movements with the arms. Good, and slow it down again. On to the other side, we'll do 10 seconds, a little bit quicker, bigger movements with the arm. Good, and just bring it down again. Good, and that's there. Then we're gonna do some front arm raises. Hold on one side, it's working the right arm first. Just a straight raise up. If you can't go this far, just go as far as you can with it being comfortable. So do 5 one side. Good, hold on with that hand again, and then 5 on the other side. Brilliant. And I'm going to do the same out to the side. So again, just bringing your arms up as far as you can with it being comfortable. So if you've got any shoulder pain, only go up as far as you can and no higher than shoulder heights. So 5 out to the side. Good. Hold on with that hand. We'll do the same on the other side. Good. And next we're going to pretend we're riding an exercise bike. Obviously imaginary, of course. So just one hand off, working one leg at a time. Keep it up nice and tall. You're going to bring your knee up, push the foot forward, and back to the start. So we'll do 5 of those. Good, and 5 other side. Good, and rest there. So we're going to do the exercises for our balance next. The first one is something called a tandem walk. So we've done the tandem stance before. So you bring one foot in front of the other and just touch the toe, heel down, front of the toe on the other foot. Bring it back and back together. Just same again. Good. Do twice each one. Just keeping that back up nice and tall. Back to the start. Then we're going to do our heel walk. So we've done sort of 3 lots of these before. We're going to go up to 4 this week. So we start, usual starting position, but just lift the toes off the floor, so just the heels are touching. And we're going to do 3 or 4 little steps and bring them back. Just relax your feet down at the end of each one. Up again. As many steps and back. So make sure we're now got one hand off the chair if you were holding on with 2. Back down. Just swap hands as well, so we can work the balance each side. Lift the toes up nice and tall. Good. And relax down from there. And we'll do the same again, but with our toes this time. So lifting the heels off the floor to begin with, holding one hand on the chair. Let's take 4 little steps. Good, just relax the heels down at the end of each one. Lift the heels up. Good, relax them down. Swap hands, so working the balance equally both sides. Heels up. Good, relax down, and same again. And relax down. Fantastic. So a few exercises there to work our balance. Then we're going on to our strength next. So we're going to do 5 repetitions of each exercise in this section. And we're going to start with a sit to stand. So for this, we will look at pushing off the chair if we need to. But starting in our step position, feet hip width apart with our ankles directly below our knees. And just lean forward, push up, stand up tall. Feel from the chair as you sit back down. If you're unable to do that, you can do the leg extension as an alternative until you feel ready to do the sit to stand. Fantastic. So there it's an exercise to strengthen our legs. Then we're going to go to the resistance band next. The first one we're going to do is for our upper back. So we're going to lay the band across our body, grabbing it probably about 3-4 inches apart, elbows close to each side, up nice and tall. What we're going to do is just pull our hands apart and back to the middle. So 5 of those. If you find it's too tough, have your hands further apart. Likewise, if it's too easy, bring your hands closer together. Fantastic. Now we're going to do another exercise for our legs, for our outer thighs. For this, just need to wrap the band just around the tops of our legs. Some of the feet close together, knees in. If you can't hold the band with one hand, if you want to support, you can. Hopefully the hands on your knees, on your thighs, you'll feel balanced enough. You back up nice and tall. What we're going to do is just take our knees apart, keeping the feet together, and back. You should just be feeling this on the outer of the leg. Good, brilliant, and relax there. Next one is going to be an exercise to strengthen our hands. For this, we just need to fold the band over as many times as we can. Just till it's roughly like a sausage shape. So bring left hand underneath, right hand on top to start with. Yeah, nice and tall. You can sit back in the chair. If you're worried about your balance, you can sit at the back of the chair for this one if you need to. We're just going to rotate our palms away from our body. So it's nice and slowly, front and back. So 5 of those. Squeezing the band as you're doing it as well. This will help strengthen our grip as well. Good, 5 of those. And just place the band back on the floor. So to wind down, we're going to do our marches this time. So starting with the feet and one of the arms moving together. So make sure that heel's lifting off the floor first and the toes touching down first before the heel. Same with the other arm. Good, and then just the legs. Good, and just the arms. Fantastic. And then I'm just going to finish with our stretches. So stretching above for our above for our upper back. So one hand at a time if you need that extra support. Again, you can do this one in the back of the chair as well. Good. Relax down there. Arms stretched out in front. Good. Bring one arm across to stretch your shoulders. Good, relax down, same on the other. Good, and then stretch the front of our upper body. So push our hands to the back of the chair to lift our chest up. Again, holding all these stretches for about 10 seconds. Good, and relax from that. And a couple for our legs. Just bring one knee up, pull the ankle in just so the heel's coming towards the bottom. So this will be stretching the front of our thigh. relax down, same on the other. Good, and then we'll stretch the backs of the tops of our legs. Straighten one leg, hold on with the other. Stretch down towards your toes, feel a slight stretch in the back of your leg. Good, slowly back up, and same on the other side. And then slowly back up, back to your starting point, and that completes session 4.